Hello and welcome back to another video on Basic Excel. Today we're going to work on the font pane, okay? And we'll see how much of these we can do before we have to stop the video, okay? So here are the font, okay? So let's select this and see. As you can see, we have a large variety of fonts, okay? And some are in different languages even, some Chinese, some Japanese, some Arabic. These are actually the basic fonts. You can actually get more, and that's a little more advanced than what we're going to do here, so we're going to limit it to what is here actually. We couldn't see, so let's move that over here and select it, okay? So if you want, you can preview what font might actually look like before you select it. Okay? So this is what you do here in the font section. You can select the font type that you would like to use. Okay. But we'll leave it here at Calibri, I think something like that. Okay, and the next thing over is the font size. Okay, so there's a nice selection of font sizes from 8 all the way up to 72 points. Okay, let's see, you can actually type in the font size if it's not there. Okay, even more than what's available, but we'll stick to the most common type, okay, which right now is 11. Okay, and right next to the font size we have increase font size, which what it does is it will go up one of these levels. So if it's 10, it'll go to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 14, 14 to 16, 18, 20, and so on and so forth. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. And like I said, it just goes to the next one in the list. But the next one on the list, like here, 22 and 24, there's no 23. You can type in 23 and you can get that size, but you will not get it using the increase font size. Also, I went ahead and I tried to do something. What I did is I made this one 20, and this one 22, and this one 18. What I found is if you go ahead and you try to do that, they all become exactly the same. They go to the next largest. Since our largest one was 22, all of them became 24. It doesn't individually make the size go up for each one of them, unfortunately. Okay, so we finished those first 4. Here is bold. Okay, let's take a look at what bold looks like. Okay, it just makes it thicker and darker. Okay, and then you have italic, which slightly tilts the letter to the right, as you can see there, back and forth, just playing around. Then you have underline, which basically just puts a line under the words or the numbers. In this case it's words, but you can also put double line. I guess it depends on your type of work. If you're a columnist, you might need a double underline, but in IT, hyperlinks and stuff like that, usually we only need one underline. Okay. Next on, we're going to use the bottom border, or borders in general. As you can see, this window opens up to a lot of options. Okay, but they're fairly simple, they're not complicated. Okay, so say you select these cells here. Right now, It's on bottom border. What does that do? It puts a line on the bottom side of this cells. Okay? Let's try top. It'll do the exact same thing, but to the top. Okay? And it doesn't cancel out. Okay? Because we had done bottom and now we did top. So if we did left, put one here on the left, but we can't see it. We can do it again. Okay, so there's the one left of these cells that we had selected. Okay, or we can erase. So if we select these and we put no border, it'll get rid of all the border lines that we had. Okay. Next on, we have all borders. So basically, we'll put lines around all the cells, top, bottom, left, and right, and even what is in between. Okay? Let's go ahead and erase all of it. These are all highly dependent on the cells that you have selected, just so you know. Okay? So if we go outside border, only on the outside of what is selected. If you have only one cell selected, like now, it will only be on that one cell. Okay? You can have the same thing as the outside, but you can have a thick box border. So basically what it will look like is it will look like you put a bold on the outline. Okay, so it's a darker version of that. Okay. Next, we'll do bottom double border. So it's like a double underline. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Now put two lines. If we had selected just one line and we did that, it would look exactly the same. Okay, because it's just bottom of what was selected. No border. Okay. Top and bottom border, which would be the same as doing top and bottom border. It just combines them all into one command. Top and thick bottom. Okay, don't imagine it would just be the same as doing top and then thick bottom border. This is just combinations of the things that we had up here. Okay, you can also draw a border if you want. Okay, it's also an option. Okay, let's see what the other one is. Now draw border grid. So now you can make grids, which we could have done before with the all borders command. This is just to make it like more easier, more functional. An eraser works the same as if we had put no border. It's just a little easier trick. This selects the line color. So say you didn't want to have a black border, you wanted to have a red border instead. Now you can change the color of your border. Line style, so instead of having a solid line, you can have a dotted line, or a dot and slash, or a double line, or a thick. So the different styles you could have. And you have more borders. Okay, so what you'll do is you should have selected an area, and then you can go in here and you can start making your own. And here you even have side, cross, and so on and so forth. This is the part of cell format, which would have been found in here in the bottom, where you can change different things. I didn't want to go in here yet because it goes into things that are found in the alignment. As you can see, alignment. So I wanted to go into alignment next before I went into the cell format window. Okay, let's hurry up, we're almost out of time. You have the fill color. Okay, you can select different types of fill. See the different colors that are changing down there. You can put no fill, or you can make a new color, a custom color. Okay, that's how the fill works. Alright, and you also have font color. So you can go over here and you can change the font color just like we were changing the fill earlier, or a moment ago. Okay, you can also make custom font colors like that. Okay, thank you for following along. Next time we're going to go into alignment and see what we can see. Thank you and have a good time.